Hi friends, welcome to Sailor Calypso Says. I'm your host, Sailor Calypso, aka Angelina. If you're new here, in this podcast we talk about pop culture and many other nerdy, nostalgic things. We'll try to keep it to the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, but sometimes things go sideways and we don't stick to a script. On every episode, we will also try a fun snack food that is not normally found here in Western Canada. And I will probably also read some mail we've received recently. Stick around, you might like what you hear. Hi friends, today I am joined by Verena, who has been on the podcast before, but she is back by popular demand. And we are here to talk about our school times in Germany and Canada. Hi Verena, welcome.
Hi, nice to be back. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Yeah, and we are going to try later on, we're going to try Katjes. I'm really bad and scared at pronouncing that for some reason. Anyways, rainbow edition gummies. We tried the pigs last time. So now we're gonna try some unicorn ones. Anyways, I'll dive right in here. So I don't know if you had a chance to listen to the other podcast number, episode 10. It's kind of about like recess and what we did kind of in elementary school and stuff. So I think normally the Canadian school system starts from kindergarten, which is actually German.
It's a German word, kindergarten.
Yes. So we start at kindergarten and then usually go to grade 6 and then and that's elementary school, and then there's middle school or junior high school. And it's just grade 7 and 8, and then the rest 9 to 12 is high school, and then you graduate. For me, I actually never went to middle school. I lived in a town that didn't have one. So I mean, I went to elementary school in 4 different places, but ultimately ended up in the same town. So elementary school ran from kindergarten to grade 7 in that town, and then you just went to high school from grade 8 to 12. So it was a bit different for me. But how was Germany different?
Normally you can start with kindergarten or Kindergarten. It's the English word for children's garden. You can start when you are about 3 years old. But in the last, I think, more than 10 or 15 years, you can start with the daycare for children. You can start really early. Sometimes you can put your children in daycare when they are 6 weeks old.
Yeah.
So there's some daycare from children who are 6 or 8 weeks old to 3 years. And then with 3 years or sometimes 2.5, it depends on the kindergarten, you start with a kindergarten, and it has one last year. It's called like preschool before you are going to the regular school, where you start with 6 or 7 years. It depends on in which month you are born.
No.
So if you're born past August, like September, October, November, December, your parents can decide to let you stay at home or go to the kindergarten 1 year more, and then you can start school with up to 7 years. But normally you start when you're 6 years old, and you go for the Grundschule, it's called, the elementary school, for 4 years, and then you have to decide which way of school you would like to go.
Oh, okay. We have preschool as well, but I think we normally just do age 3 or 4. And then kindergarten is age 5 usually here.
Okay. It's later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah, a little bit different.
Mhm.
In Germany, do you have recess?
Um, I'm not sure if I know what that means.
So in Canada, recess is like around 15 minutes or 20 minutes like break in the school day.
Yeah.
And kids go outside and play
Yes, of
games
course.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. It's called in German, it's called small break. It's about 15 minutes and it's a half break. A bigger break, it's about a half an hour,
Oh,
around 12 o'clock. Yeah.
and then do you also have lunch?
Yeah, you
Or
can have
okay.
lunch. You can order lunch and go to lunch, or you can eat something your parents will give you for the day. But normally you can choose to eat lunch in school. And you stay after lunch for either more classes or you do homework there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But is large break the same? Like, do people eat lunch at large break?
yeah, they
Okay.
do. Yeah.
Because we have lunch break.
Mhm.
So it's usually about 55 minutes or an hour.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. And then we have more classes after lunch or more class, depending on if you're in elementary school or high school.
Yeah.
Um,
As normally in elementary school, your day is finished with about I think 11:30 or 12, and then you can stay and have lunch there and
yeah.
do your homework at school. And then you
Oh,
go back home about 15 o'clock or 16 o'clock. But later classes after 12 o'clock is normally after elementary school.
yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
very
Mhm.
different. It's
Yeah.
interesting. I think for me personally, or like some most people in Canada, I think elementary school um is like we have the same teacher for the whole day.
Mhm.
They just teach a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
But in high school we have different teachers for every class, and
Yeah.
then we travel around the school to go to the
Yeah.
different classes. But in
Yeah.
elementary school we just stay in the same place. And if we,
Yeah.
even if we have a different teacher for one subject or something,
Yeah.
they come to us.
Yeah. It's the same here in Germany. You only change classrooms for sports or arts if you do something like this, and maybe sometimes religion, because religion is splitted into religions, or some children who have no kind of religion. So there it's like ethic or philosophy, and then you go to a different classroom. But normally you stay in elementary school in your classroom.
So you had a religion class?
Yeah. We have
Oh,
religion classes. It's the you yeah, there comes a teacher. Normally, sometimes it's a teacher, sometimes it's a priest. It could be. A lot of Catholic priests are going to teach religion in schools now, for years.
oh, that's
Yeah.
so interesting. Because
Mhm.
in Canada, religion is not taught in schools,
Mhm.
usually, unless you go to Catholic schools specifically. But
Yeah.
but yeah, we don't have a religion class or anything. I think in grade six and or grade, yeah, 6 and 7, we had a different science teacher, but our
Mhm.
regular teacher taught us everything else.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go back to kindergarten for a second because
Yeah.
it is a German word,
Yeah.
which we have adopted, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, I was reading about the etymology of the word.
Yeah.
Um, and so comes from Friedrich Frobel. Did I
Yeah.
pronounce that
Fröbel.
correctly?
Fröbel.
Frobel.
Fröbel.
Okay.
Fröbel.
We'll just leave the German pronunciation to you.
Yeah.
And it in 1840s he kind of was the first person to
Yeah.
invent this
Yeah.
kindergarten situation.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why it's called children's garden, except maybe kids play outside more. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. I'm not sure either. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so what kinds of things did you do in like small break time, or what we would call recess?
In elementary school,
Yeah.
we would always go outside and play some games like hide and seek, or things where you can draw with on the board or on the floor outside. Yeah. Or like sometimes we had a possibility to play with a ball outside. Yeah. Or to sit and talk with your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you have some snacks at that time?
Yeah, when I was small, it was like a little package with milk or chocolate milk. Your parents gave you, when you had a little box, and you had a bread or an apple or a banana. Yeah, something my mother always made these for us, so you could take them to school.
You're much more healthy snacks, I think.
Yeah, it depends, because in later you could go to the like a store on the school ground and buy not healthy stuff.
No.
Like chocolate and bread together, or snacks and sweets, gummy bears and things like that, candy. Yeah. And nowadays there's in a lot of schools there are rules that you are not allowed to have candy in your snack box. Like chocolate bars or gummy bears, or anything you need to bring healthy stuff to school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or you get a lot of schools have, it's called healthy breakfast, and the parents don't have to pay for it, so it's like kind of sponsoring. Companies do, or health insurance companies do that a lot. So you get an apple each day and some milk, and have a healthy breakfast all together. Because a lot of people in the last years are also struggling financial, and sometimes it's hard for families to cope for their children in school to bring healthy stuff or food at all. So it's easier, the school provides for food for every child. And if you don't have as a family money for that, you can get this money for the food for children from the state. So, but it's the situation that every child has some food, some breakfast in school when it starts.
Okay. Yeah, we have something similar. I think it's usually there's like a hot breakfast program, or Strong Start, it's called, I think. Something like that.
Yeah.
To make sure kids can have breakfast. But yeah, I don't think anyone's mandating healthy food in schools yet. I hope it's coming in the future. It would be good for kids to get that stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's around yet.
It's not a regular thing, but schools can demand it. And if they provide the food, they can also have more strict regulations what kind of food you can get. Yeah. And it's because I think it's the same in Canada. There were studies, they show if you go to school without breakfast and your first meal would be at 12 o'clock, so it's like lunchtime, it's not good. Your brain needs something to eat in the morning, something to drink, so just to stay focused and to get to have more opportunities to learn.
I did notice, though, that schools that have vending machines in them, the vending machines don't have any junk food in them anymore. Like pop machines don't have pop in them anymore. They have water or apple juice or something like that. I guess that's changed since I was a kid. But yeah, we were all that unhealthy. I guess parents are more conscious now. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we had more easygoing parents. They were like, as long as you don't fall off the roof, it's fine.
It will be, of course. Yeah.
I am noticing behind you is lots of toys.
Yes.
It's awesome. Just wanted to say that.
Thank you very much.
I adore your background toys.
Over the years, it's like you, I'm a collector of stuff, and I often go to flea markets or secondhand or garage sales. And then today I went to a comic fair,
Oh,
Do you want to have a look at my new bounty from today I found?
yeah. What did you get today?
They had, I'll show you. And then we describe it for the audience on the podcast. It's a big Funko Pop it's called movie poster Funko Pops. And there's Luke Skywalker and R2-D2.
Yeah.
And the big original poster from the first Star Wars movie.
Wow. That's awesome.
And it's a big collective. They're in a big, like an armor case, so they don't get dirty or anything happens to them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I went yesterday I went on my weekly Value Village trip.
Yeah. You always make great trips. It's great to see your pictures of your hunt. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't get that much because I don't find very much, but sometimes I find a lot, and it's very awesome. Like yesterday I found a lot of books from the series that I collect.
Great.
So that was great.
Yeah.
Because those are books I read in my childhood, and now I'm collecting them again.
Yeah.
Like Goosebumps and Verena the Teenage Witch and I Spy. So it was awesome to get more of those. I'm almost finished collecting I Spy. I think I only need like 3 more.
Great. Yeah.
But now we're gonna get those are gonna be hard to find now because I only need 3 more. So it's gonna be a jackpot if I find one.
But it will be amazing.
Yeah.
I like these kind of treasure hunts because it's always you don't know what you find, and sometimes you don't find anything, and sometimes it's like a jackpot for us, and the other people are very glad that they get rid of it. So this is very funny.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. Anyways, we digressed. We were talking about elementary school, but now we're talking about thrift store shopping. So anyways, let's move on to the taste test time.
Taste test time.
Can you explain what we're trying today? Because I'm not so good at the pronunciation.
The company, we had the vegan version last time on the podcast, and this time it's the Katjes Wonderland Rainbow Edition, like gummy bears. They are vegan also. And Katjes is a very popular, it's the second most popular brand in Germany after Haribo. They're very popular, and in the last years they make more and more vegan products. So it's on my package is a big, beautiful unicorn, and it has rainbow hairs. And it says Wonderland Rainbow Edition, and without any animal content, and the vegan product.
Yeah, mine has also a fairy.
Fairy, you have a fairy, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, small. I have a fairy too, a small one.
Yeah, and my unicorn is shooting a rainbow out of its horn.
That's right. Over the whole package.
No animal gelatin. So it's important to tell people also, so these are vegan. They don't have any animal gelatin, and also they don't have any palm oil. So if you are environmentally conscious, you want to save the rainforest, in addition to being vegan or whatever, you can definitely eat these. They will not hinder your lifestyle choices. The candies in my package, the shapes are, it either says love or a rainbow. Do you have anything else?
I'll have a look. I have rainbows. And like love, I have the love sign also. And what is this? The unicorns. I have unicorns in different colors. Yeah. But I think it's a rainbow, it's a love sign, and the unicorns.
I can't find any unicorns. Oh, there's one. Okay.
The smaller, the unicorns are smaller and in different colors.
Mine all look the same, but they're definitely smaller.
Yeah, I have yellow unicorns with a red head, or violet unicorns with a red mane or hair. Yeah, and I
Oh.
saw on the package. I don't know if your package has this also. There's like a Disney castle on the package, where the fairy there's like hills or mountains, and then
Yeah.
there's the unicorn, and behind this is like a Disney castle in the
Yeah.
clouds.
We
Yeah.
have a there's a castle
Yeah.
and mountains. I didn't notice the castle until you mentioned.
Yeah, I just saw it. It's very in the background, but you can see it's like the Disney castle from Disneyland. It looks like.
Yeah. So for people who are not us and cannot see us, the choices of the flavors are strawberry, cherry, blueberry, and orange. So here we go. I'm gonna try all the flavors mushed into one.
And the package has a heart on the package, and it says it's a family company. So
wow, these are considerably more chewy than the pigs that we ate last time.
Yeah, the pigs were softer, and these are a bit more. The consistency is a bit harder.
Yeah.
But in one, for example, rainbow, or in one unicorn, or in one love sign are 4 different flavors, I think, because you can see all the flavors. And it's there are carrots and apples and curcuma in it, and another one. Hang on, I just have to look for the translation. It's sweet potato flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black carrot. Black, not just regular carrots, black carrots.
Yes, black carrot. Yeah.
It's interesting because the flavors are not even like listed on here.
Yep.
Like I'm not sure what makes the strawberry and cherry and blueberry and orange flavors when the ingredient or when the concentrates are black carrot, apple, and sweet potato. Oh,
And
it says for color. And it's this natural flavor.
It's natural, and I don't have black currant. This is really interesting because we don't have black currant. We have lemons and apple, and we have a black carrot and sweet potato and curcuma and natural orange aroma. Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
And we have the high protein from peas again.
Right. The reason I might get sick if I eat these too many of them at one time. Okay, maybe I'm gonna try a smaller one.
You could just eat the horn from the unicorn and then the head of the unicorn separated.
I was wondering if the smaller ones would be less chewy, but they're just as chewy. What do you think about the taste?
I'm not sure if it would be better to eat the whole, like the rainbow, because if you separate the parts of the rainbow, you get these different flavors, and maybe it's different if you eat the whole rainbow, but it's a really big one, I think.
It's a little bit strange for me because, yeah, you're used to like having a gummy bears, and some people like green gummy bears or red gummy bears or something. But now it's like you have no choice. You have to eat all of them at the same time.
Because otherwise you need someone to share this package with. If you just eat the red ones from the rainbow, you have to pick someone to eat the other stuff. If we hadn't read on the package what kind of content is in there, I think it's hard to describe the flavor. It's a mix of all different things. But it's fruity. I would say it's fruity.
Yeah.
But
it's funny because the first one I ate tasted like lemon lime. But for me, it doesn't say anything about lemons or limes on my package.
I have lemons inside.
They're not bad. But I think I'd like to be able to choose what flavor I'm eating. That's the only thing. I'd probably not buy the rainbow ones again just because of that. Same for you?
I like to to stay in a flavor and then try a different one. But here you have all the same. It's like an explosion in your mouth, like all 4 or 5 different tastes. And I'm not sure either. I think that would not be my first choice.
Yeah, it's like lots of people don't like it when their food touches other food on their plate. I am not one of those people. Are you one of those people?
No, normally not. But with sweets, I like to choose. And like last time from gummy bears, there are these different flavors. Sometimes I like more, and some types I don't like. So I would separate these and sometimes don't eat some colors. But here you have to.
Yeah, you have no choice because you already bit half of it. So someone else is not going to eat the other half.
No, normally not.
No. Yeah, I think you and I both want to go on a flavor journey. And this is like going all over the place at the same time. It's a very disorganized travel plan. Yeah.
And if you finished one, I think the taste in your mouth after you eat the rainbow or the unicorn, it's really hard to describe. It's like a mix match, and you can't decipher one flavor or two. It's just mixed.
It's interesting though, because the different candies have different flavors. Even though it's a combination of flavors, they taste different.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain it or why. Maybe one ingredient is more than the other ones. I don't know.
Could be.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I didn't particularly enjoy the rainbow that I ate. But the love one that I ate was good. So I don't know.
The unicorns are good because they're smaller. And so you have got, I think it's a better mix than the rainbows. Yeah, but I like the colors. The colors are really, really great. And the love and the rainbow and the unicorns are really cute. So the design of them and how they look, it's really good. I don't know any other rainbow gummy bear forms you can buy. So it's a unique design, but it's not something I would buy regularly.
Yeah, I've seen like rainbow Twizzlers and stuff, but I'm not sure if you have Twizzlers in Germany. They're like licorice sticks, I guess. Sort of.
Are these the red ones?
Yeah, like, they're originally red.
Yeah, I know them. I love licorice. Yeah, but they're really hard. Or I think I remember them. They're not so chewy. Or
sometimes it depends. I think what flavor you get.
Okay.
But now they have rainbow ones that I haven't tried yet, but I have them. But it's like the package looks rainbow, but there's like one orange stick and one blue stick and one green stick. Okay. It's not like this one where it's like all of the colors in one candy.
That's not. So the colors are still separated in the box.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So anyways, I have, you go ahead.
So if you want to eat it like tweezers is called Twizzlers rainbow, you have to eat all colors at once to have a rainbow. It's like this, right? But would be too much.
Yeah, so that one is still like you can choose what color you like you can eat the orange ones or the red ones, or it's kind of still a choice.
Okay.
It's really a choice. I think we should end the podcast soon because I now have a lot of gummy stuck in my teeth. And I don't know if I can talk as well as before. Also, Zoom wants me to end this podcast soon. So
So I've got some rainbows left. If anyone wants some rainbows, just give me a call and I can send them.
You just have to pay shipping.
Oh yeah, shipping outside Germany is a little bit more expensive in the last year. So, but you can get them in Canada as well. So if someone wants to get a try, then you can have one.
Yes, I bought these at 7-Eleven, which is a gas station chain here.
I know.
So so they should be easy to find.
Yeah. Can I ask you, how much is the package when you buy them at 7-Eleven? Are they more expensive if you buy them at 7-Eleven than a in a store, like a supermarket? Or
I actually didn't notice.
Okay.
I have this habit of grabbing things that I want to eat and not looking at the price.
Yeah, okay.
And then I don't even pay attention for longer than like the amount of time that I have to pay for the thing, and then I leave the store. And as soon as that happens, it's out of my brain. Yeah. So I think lots of people are more conscious of this than I am, but I have no idea how much the package was.
Oh, okay. I had to go to 3 supermarkets to find them.
Oh, really?
Two were out of rainbow Katjes at the moment. Yeah. But the third one had them.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I'm glad that you found them and could try them with me.
Yeah.
And thank you for being on the podcast today again. Do you want to share your social media this time or anything?
Yeah, but I think we have to, like in my Instagram account, we have to describe it, because I think otherwise the people wouldn't find it because of the spelling of the name. I can send it to you if you want to. Yeah.
Okay. I want to mention that coming up on April 1st and 2nd here in Prince George, we have the first ever Northern BC Toy Expo. So I'm going to be there all weekend talking about my podcast and advertising it and stuff like that. So if you want to come by, if you're local, come by and say hi or connect with me. Or you can listen to previous episodes of the podcast on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Apple Music, Apple Podcast, and Amazon Music and Google Podcasts. And also if you want to connect with me, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at Sailor Calypso Says, or send me an email, sailorcalypsosays@gmail.com. That's it for my blurb today, I think. Okay, thanks for joining me today, Verena. Bye.
Thank you very much. It was so much fun. Take care and have fun at the toy fair.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.